Money never should have been the center of your world. You were brainwashed into believing that you have to work to make money, to pay the bills, to have a house, to have food in the refrigerator, car to drive. Hey, everybody, this week we are wrapping up the Overflow of Abundance workshop series. It's been a three-part workshop. The last day of the workshop is going to be Monday. I'm recording this on Friday. And 2 days into the workshop, and people were having amazing breakthroughs. Now, some of these were shared behind the scenes with me, some of them in the group, but people getting clients, someone manifesting basically $7,200 in 48 hours. It was just really crazy what has happened. Crazy to them, not to me, because I believe in instant manifestation. I know that when we can let go of attachment, things can come in quickly. If we don't put constraints on it, it can be instantaneous. But if we're manifesting something specific and foundations have to be put in place for that, then the universe is going to move heaven and earth to nudge you in the direction of laying the foundations to allow that to come into your life. It can be intriguing, it can be interesting, but what I was telling everyone through the workshop, like, we tend to talk about money a lot when we talk about manifestation and abundance, but abundance is everything. Abundance is everywhere. And I realize when you're listening to this that the last day of the workshop has wrapped up. But I want you to know you can still go register right now, and the replays will be up through Friday in the Facebook group for those who sign up for free. So you have 3 days to do the workshop of 3. If you want lifetime access, because manifestation, it's amazing. We can have these instant hits and we love it and it feels great, and then we get sucked right back into our old ways of being and doing, and we haven't fully embodied it. We embodied it for a moment. Really, we stepped into it for a moment, but we want to embody it for a lifetime. So if you purchase lifetime access this week, if you make that investment in yourself, it's only $47. After Friday, the lifetime investment is going up. I've been told I was crazy for doing what I've done for free, because you see, these things aren't pitch fest for me. Do I mention that people can work with me? Sure, I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, let's face it, it's business. But I'm doing this for free. $7,200 in manifestation, right? What do you have to lose? There's nothing for you to lose, and you can choose to stay where you are. I mean, that's okay. I mean, there are people tell me, "Oh, Penny, I know everything about manifesting," and then in the next breath, I see them complaining about money and business and everything else, and it's like, okay, I get it. Maybe they're afraid to invest. Maybe they've been burned. That's not for me to judge, but you've got nothing to lose by joining for free. Nothing to lose and everything to gain if you watch the videos and actually participate in the hypnosis that I provide in the videos. Yes, there's hypnosis every single day. The thing is, do you find your future worth investing in? And I'm not saying that from a sales pitch perspective. I'm saying that from a reality perspective. Is your future worth investing in? One of the things I learned early in business is that sometimes the best time to invest is before you're ready. And When we see that something is not happening in our lives and we believe that we already know, where are we not taking action on that? Where is the disconnect that we're not taking action on what it is we know we should be doing? Are we paying lip service to it, and are we in denial that we're really not in alignment with what it is that we say that we know? Because knowledge is nothing. Knowledge is nothing. It's the embodiment of the knowledge. It's the experiencing of it that makes the difference. Knowledge versus knowing. Knowing is experience. I understand how to do a gallbladder surgery. When I gave anesthesia, I probably gave anesthesia for 1,000 gallbladders in my career. Standing over that drape, watching the surgeon, monitoring the patient, listening to surgeons teach residents how to do the surgery, I could tell you how to do the surgery. I could give you well, probably not now. It's been a while, but there was at one point where I could have given you the step-by-step checklist, and I could have given you the rationale and the importance of the steps and the consequences if there's a mistake made. I don't know how to take out a gallbladder. If you were to put the instruments in my hands, I don't know how to do it. You would not want me to do it. Investing in yourself, it's not just about money. And see, people, people with money mindset challenges, you say the word investment and they immediately go to the money. But what about the time? You see, because when you sign up for the free version, it's an investment in the time, it's an investment in yourself. Are you worth investing in? Now, I almost cringe to even hear myself say that, because one of the hills that I'm willing to die on is that not every abundance block or money mindset issue is founded on unworthiness. It really irks me because I've had people come to me and tell me, I have a worthiness issue. I can't attract, I can't manifest. I have this worthiness issue. And then we get to talking and they actually don't feel unworthy at all. Or we do the work. There's this strong belief there's an unworthiness issue, but when we dive into it, there's no unworthiness issue at all. Maybe instead, they saw their parents exhausted. One of the parents works 2 jobs, the other one works full time and takes care of the kids and keeps the house together and all the things. And there's this imprint that you have to work hard to have more than enough. Or there's a fear of losing it, right? If I get there, what if I lose it? I don't want to end up like my parents. And sometimes that fear of losing all the abundance, the wealth, the financial security once you achieve it, sometimes the fear of losing it once you achieve it keeps people from ever starting. The brain is so afraid of losing it all. It's like, I'm not going to let you have it because, oh my God, what if you have it and we get your hopes up and then the rug is snatched out from under you? It's not always worthiness issues. Right now is a time of great opportunity. Things are shifting and changing rapidly. And one of the most key things that you can do is to disconnect the attachment of your productivity, your success, your achievement, your safety, and your security to money. Disconnect that attachment. Because if money did not exist, you would still find a way to ensure your safety and security. You would still find a way to make sure you had more than enough food, place to sleep, clean water, clothes on your back. You would be provided whatever you require to not only survive, but thrive as long as you believe. When you tie money to effort, you are playing a zero sum game. I'm going to say it again. When you tie your money to your efforts, you're playing a zero sum game because it is not your effort that creates financial security. I don't care if you're a teacher, if you're a nurse, if you're an executive, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a freelancer, I don't care. When you're in rooms with people who are very financially independent and wealthy, they will tell you you do not achieve wealth until you learn how to make money work for you instead of you working for money. The only way you can do that is to detach yourself from the belief that your financial security, your income, your abundance is tied to who you are, what you do, the time you put into it, and the effort required to create it. Got that? You have to disconnect those things. We are moving into an era where money's going to have a new meaning. If you're evolving yourself, you are going to elevate into the timeline where money is not the center of your world anymore. Money never should have been the center of your world. You were brainwashed into believing that you have to work to make money, to pay the bills, to have a house, to have food in the refrigerator, car to drive. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to look like. But I can tell you, you can either be in the place where you choose to continue going through life, defining your life, your safety, your security, how safe you're going to be in the future by what's in your bank account. Or you can just recognize that money is a form of exchange because in the very near future, money might not even exist. There are things happening on the financial stage where money might not even exist. You got to get your head out of that. It is your value. When I say your value, I don't mean your internal value. Let me rephrase that. It is about the value that you bring to others through service. It's that generates financial income. If you are providing that value in service through being a physician, through being a coach, an executive, a singer, an actor, politician, I hate to say that word, the energy. It is through the service that you bring that you get compensated. You can provide that service by trading your time in that service, or you can find ways to be of service where you create something once and it continues to pay you on the back end. And the other thing you have to be attached to is what you think it's got to look like. I'm sitting here giving you the whole masterclass workshop, not really pieces and parts of it, but where are you with money? Please disconnect. It's just energy. And if you're banging your head against the wall and you're like, no, I have to have a job, I didn't say you don't have to have a job. So disconnect money from your sense of safety and security, from defining whether or not you're successful. Money is just a medium of exchange. That's all it is. So I'm going to wrap this up because I've literally made myself hoarse um, talking about this subject right now. So if you want to join Overflow for free, you need to go do it right now on Tuesday, the 28th. You need to do it right now because the free access in the Facebook group ends on January 31st. When you join, you'll be redirected right to the Facebook group to join. If you did paid lifetime access, in the next couple of days, I'm going to be getting everything put into a portal. I will be getting the audios clipped out, set to music, so you can download those audios to your phone or to your computer, or your iPad, so that you don't have to listen to the entire workshop to enjoy the hypnosis audio. I request your grace for the next couple of days as I get that done. And then you have lifetime access. You can go back and revisit as many times as you want because this is something you want to embody. You want to embody this in your soul. And something I did not touch on today, which will be in the last day of the workshop, is the energetics of money and the energetics of that instant manifestation. Not all manifestations are instantaneous, but many are. And if you go back and you listen to day one, you're going to hear me talk about the things we're manifesting all the time, and we completely discount what it is we're co-creating in this life. And if you pay attention to those things, it's very empowering for you. I'll be back next week.